Ridley, I'm coming for you.
Oh, so we have Ridley then, Mother Ridley.
I just want to thank anybody who watches these videos. If you've made it this far into this series, thank you so much for watching me play through Super Metroid. I honestly can't imagine anybody doing it. So it means a lot to me if you made it this far. It means a lot to me that Blake has made it this far into this.
Especially when I want to play Pokemon really bad.
Right? I don't know what to tell you. My Wii told me Super Metroid.
No, I'm enjoying this. I mean, it's a good record. It's a good watch.
I just met the other day. You were like, "What game should I play?" Because I have every game in the world, and I was like, "Nope." My Wii said Super Metroid. So that's what's happening now. But yeah, I know it can be quite a bit of a time investment to watch me play through a whole fucking game. Especially one you've never played before.
This is a weird one that I haven't played before, though. Like, there's a connection there. It's just being a gamer in general.
Last time I played this game casually, when I did my 100% run, I didn't know how to kill these guys, and it got me pissed off. And I never had a problem with them before. Which is why they're eventually going to jump and kick me. There you go. And when they do that, you can hit them. And they don't even take that many shots.
You have to kill him?
Yeah. There we go. But like, I got stuck there, and I've done, like, in the past I've done it when I was a kid, no problem. I literally got stuck there. I had to look that shit up as an adult.
Adult. Had to do it.
Yeah, whatever, bro.
You got it.
Do. I have a story I want to tell you, but I'm not sure Ridley is the time to do it, or if I should just save it for right after Ridley.
We have to trek to Mother Brain?
Yeah, the long ass truck to the final. That's when I'll do it. I want to get some super missiles. This guy's an asshole.
I don't remember this part.
They make it through here pretty quick. You should remember Ridley, because it's always the boss that I'm really scared they're gonna die on, except for Phantoon.
Yeah, but they weren't afraid they were gonna die on it, they just died.
Well, it's also a long boss every damn time. Like, even when you know how to do this boss, his little eye.
Yeah. I read this. I felt like this was way earlier. For some reason.
They do them in a different order. So, I guess it is early.
His tail spikes are pure RNG. How many times he does that? I remember them talking about that.
Ridley is the final boss of Metroid Prime. And he's way different looking. You also see him right at the beginning of Metroid Prime.
Because video games now.
He's sort of the only other it's Mother Brain, him, and Samus are like the recognizable characters from the series.
And Metroids.
Oh, yeah. I'd be really disappointed if I die on him. That's just why I went backtrack earlier. Come on, you fucking asshole. You're red as hell.
Yeah, I'm nervous.
Come on. There we go. Get out
No
of the lava.
lava!
Fuck.
Floor's lava!
Jesus.
Oh, fuck.
Is your asshole clenched? Are you feeling that?
Yeah, I felt that one.
I'm glad I didn't try to tell that story now. You gotta get an energy tank in here. Thank God. Like you beat Ridley and you find out the Metroid's not in there. That's it. There's an energy tank.
This fills your health, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I noticed that the last time.
I had that in the back of my head the whole time. I was like, if I could just get through this, I'll get health in the next room. Ooh, so that was Ridley. Always a showstopper. Never boring. Never boring at all.
Fucking shit.
He's a hard one. I'm so glad I beat him.
I like how you died on every boss.
Every other boss. Well, no, I almost died on Kraid, but I beat him.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So you made it through 2 out of...
Did I die on the first one, the jumping one? I don't think I did.
The jumping one.
Yeah, the guy that I had to... the long jump boots to get to. I don't think I died on him either. I have died on him in the last 24 hours, but I don't think I'm on this run. The big 2-screen monster.
That was a long time ago.
It's a long few hours ago. So yeah, now I just need to trek to the final area, which is nice because the final area is really straightforward. It's kind of hard to get lost.
The shitty thing about Ridley is when you beat him, you don't even get anything.
Yeah, well, you have to beat him to get to the final area. And
right.
He does give you an energy tank.
Yeah. It's like you beat him and you're like, oh, well, shit. The thing wasn't in there and I don't get anything.
Well, I mean, in fairness, you do also just kill a mini-boss and get a fucking screw attack right before him.
Right. I
Just,
get it.
It's like...
I get it, but you know what I mean.
You kill a shitty mini-boss and get a fucking...
Check time.
Well, no, we're at 7 minutes. I'm gonna get up there and then we'll start the next episode at a time.
Okay. So, are you gonna trek are you trekking?
Okay, so... I know we have like a no talk about work type of thing, so I'll keep it vague. But I had a carry moment at work. And I already sort of told you about my bad day already.
Yeah.
So I had getting an argument with my boss where I disagree with him, and like it was kind of an ugly argument. But kind of got personal where it was like, yeah, I don't need to go this way. I need to get out of here. It kind of got personal to where you need to get like an argument with people. They start kind of going for low blows. They start like insulting you and stuff. Or it's like, you know, you don't do this, you don't do that. And it's like, I disagree. I think I work from the minute I get here until I leave, basically. Right. And they, you know, it just kept going on and on. So I was really, really upset after this argument, of course. And this is why I said I had a carry moment. I get out to because after that I'm just kind of keeping my head down and doing work and stuff. I go out and I grab some dish to, you know, bring it to the line because it was like, you don't do this enough. Whatever. And the fucking cooks started clapping. Which they just, you know, randomly do that shit like every once in a while.
Yeah, like they need something and
just they're bored and they haven't been getting help. It's not necessarily take it personal, but they couldn't have possibly done it at a worse fucking time. And of course, right. the manager who I was still pissed off at also clapped, which is why I said I had like a carry moment where I was like, there was like a moment there where I just felt like the entire world was against me. I was so upset.
You've done this right so many times today.
It's actually easier if you have the spring ball, which I don't have. Is this the right one?
No, it's
all the way to the top. Oh, son of a bitch. But yeah, like that moment where Carrie is like upset because she gets the bucket of blood fucking pouring on her, and it's like the end of the world.
Right.
That's how I felt right then when the kids started clapping. Usually I just kind of laugh when they do shit like that.
Well, because it's usually kind of funny.
But yeah, absolute worst possible. I don't need this fucking power bomb. What the fuck? It's just a power bomb, right? It's either a power bomb or energy tank. Either way, I'm not gonna fucking worry about it. It's easier with the fucking ball. Oh man, but I cannot. You would not believe how fucking mad I was. Like I was done right then. I came up with a joke this week that made me crack up though. We have a friend who's always done. I'm done. And I was like, no, Kelsey.
Oh.
And I told her, I was like, y'all broke her. I was like, she's like a tape cassette that's spitting out the tape. That's what I picture right now when I look at her. It's just like a tape fucking exploding.
I thought you were talking about the cradle robber thing.
Oh, the cradle robber thing's pretty funny.
So we got the crib for my baby, and all week everybody has been telling me to have this thing sent to their house. He's been telling me to have it sent to his house. My mom been telling me to have her sent to her house. Andy's parents telling me to have it sent to her house. I was like, I'm just gonna have it sent to my house. That way I don't have to trek anywhere to get this goddamn crib.
Right. Fair enough.
And because they're fucking heavy, it's solid wood crib.
Yeah, big old box. Not
And
cool.
it's also, it transforms into like a day bed and a toddler bed and a twin bed.
Yeah, whole thing. It's a
Yeah.
whole. It's a crib, guys.
Yeah.
It's a modern day crib with a lot of features. It's
Right.
heavy.
So I just ignored everybody. I'm like, I'm having it sent to my house. I'll fucking deal with it.
Right.
And I get to work. I tell Robert, I'm like, hey, we got the crib and we had to sign for it.
Well, his wife said there was no way they were going to drop this off. We definitely had to sign for it. He wasn't going to just let it.
Yeah.
And then I got off work, and it was that night. It was that horrible night too, because I was out of work.
Yeah, we both just left. I was sitting at Sonic actually.
Because it was still that horrible night. So I sent him a text later. I was like, of course they had to sign for that crib. Oklahoma's full of cradle robbers. That was it. That was like the only thing I sent you that day. I was not in a good mood either when I came up with that joke.
Yeah, because I was actually kind of mad because you left like right as I was leaving, and I wanted to go get food.
I was so furious. When I got in the original fight, I was actually trying to figure out our general manager's number. Like I wanted to call him in the middle of shift, and I've never been called in the middle of the shift mad. Like I'm not like, hey, I've got to talk to the main boss. Because I disagreed with what we were doing at the time, and it was something where I thought, there's no way this is what our boss wants done. And just the whole thing made me mad. But there was some, like, ill will between me and the boss in the first place, the one I was actually arguing with. So it was spilling over into the other stuff, both directions. Like, I know they were mad at me, and I was mad at them already.
And it happens. When you work in the serving industry, it all happens.
So, I can't say everything got better afterwards. I think there was like an understanding that we were going to have to communicate better at the end of the night. But the first conversation in the middle of shift, I was still pretty fucking distraught. So yeah, that's why. Like I was literally like I wasn't even like I didn't have like a drink with me. I was getting bugs and drinking out of them, but I couldn't calm down. I couldn't focus. I was super angry, really hard to focus. I was kind of like a little bit defeated. Like
yeah, I'd never seen.
I really don't like. Cause it's one thing like if I'm doing something wrong and you tell me I'm doing something wrong, it's fine. That doesn't bug me. Like if I'm messing up, I'm messing up. I don't like when I feel like I'm giving it all, like I'm coming in, trying to be helpful, and I just, like, it's like I can't. Like, it's not happening. It's not working. I'm not getting credit for it. It's not going to happen.
This one person...
So when that same kind of thing happens and the person's like, and you're always going to be, there's always going to be people who don't see what you do, man.
This person...
Or just don't
give
you credit.
If you're not doing what they want,
right,
you're not doing anything in their eyes.
But I mean, it's been problems with other managers in the past.
Yeah,
they don't care that there's like other stuff I do. I try to make up for stuff. Like, I try to do the stuff that's not getting done. And it kind of almost in my mind, because I know there's stuff that's never going to get done if I don't do it.
Right.
So, like, I try to do that stuff, and then, like, there's general work that everybody should be helping with at all times that doesn't get done, like, ever, like putting dish on the line.
Right.
And it's like, it's breaking your back if you try to be the only one doing that all night. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of work.
And the thing is, too, is I get where they're coming from, but when it gets to the point...
The thing is that brought up as an attack because I was in a fight.
Right.
And it wasn't, to me, it wasn't like a meaningful, like, hey, you're being punished right now because you haven't been doing this. It was, we just had an argument, so I'm bringing up stuff that I consider a weakness.
Right.
That's the whole thing. It was like a personal attack, which is why I'm just like, you know what, whatever. I work when I get here. I disagree that there's anything wrong with what I'm doing right now.
The dish thing gets brought up against a lot of people on a regular basis.
Right.
And the annoying thing about it is, if it ever gets... It's only because our dishwashers get super whiny if they think there's too much dish there.
People aren't dishing out.
Right, no, I don't disagree with that. But the thing is whenever we do run out, everybody on every server drops what they're doing and actually goes and gets dish.
Yeah, like if you need stuff, you're gonna get it. But even then, I don't feel like there's been other stuff in the last few weeks that's come up that were like somebody was told to sweep basically my area, and I was like, nah, hey, don't worry about going over there and sweeping. I just did it, and instead of being like whatever, and I was just trying to save them the effort because oh, I just got done sweeping there. It was like the comment was, oh, good job, you never do that, and I was that. It's like, it's distracting. It's like the mean comment stuff. Or like, I, hands down, had more sales than anybody. I've been getting killed since I got there. Like, no lie. Like, busier than anybody. And then being told, oh, this is the spot I turned my screwdriver off. Being told I need to take care of myself like the other people are. Like, that's a shitty fucking way of saying something. Yeah. But like I was in a good mood, had a good day, I was killing it, I was working hard, and then I get told that I need to keep up with my stuff like my partners are, who were neither of them were as busy as I was, and I'm not. It's not a ping on my partners. It just happens to be some people are busier than others. Subsections are busier.
And how that thing's set up, that area set up, the closer gets really slow in the middle of the shift. Like, they have a weird section.
But I wasn't slow yet.
Yeah.
I had been busy.
You weren't the closer. You were in the closing section, though.
Yeah. But I was just... it's just, like, that stuff's kind of come off as mean. And then, it was building between me and her.
It gets rid of the spacers.
Oh, yeah. Well, it kind of spazes anyways. So it gives you 2 shots. Ah.
You completely fucked that up.
Well,
Are you stuck?
No. Just gotta get out. They don't take as much energy anymore, though, at least. Right. It just, the whole thing made me so angry, and it was building. Yeah, I had a spot I'm going to break at, so we're good. This episode might run long, but it'll make sense. Sorry about the backtracking, folks. I'm going to break at the ship, and then the ship will be the start for the next episode.
Right.
Or I'll just break now. We'll break now. We'll see you guys at the ship. You know where I'm going.